Hey, what's going on? I'm Szymkozbogdanca and today I will talk about force feedback in Forza 6. Recently I was making mostly Polish videos, so you could be unaware, but I got Thrustmaster TX steering wheel for Xbox One. It's been amazing ever since. I had a lot of fun with this wheel, and right now, out of the box, I've noticed that different games have different supports for steering wheels. Dirt Rally, for example, have amazing force feedback. I picked it up and I was driving pretty good right away. Forza 6 on the other hand is, let's say, different for now. In my first Polish video about force feedback, I was kind of bashing this game Forza 6. And at the end I wanted to hold my final opinion until I get Project Cars or Assetto Corsa. I've spent good amount of time and now I think I can speak about force feedback, so let's get started. Right now I'm driving Caparo T1 2013 on Nürburgring Nordschleife. I love this track, but the car, this Caparo T1, it came out in one of the DLCs. I was super hyped back then about this car. When I first test drove it, I was still using a controller and I wasn't happy about this car at all. There are better alternatives in a B-Class. That was my opinion until now. I decided to try it on a steering wheel. I still learn how to drive, having about 8 to 10 second worst times on a single lap in most of the tracks. And I was amazed with this little track toy. Why is that? Mainly the force feedback. It's really noticeable with this car. I can feel even more. Every curb, every turn, every little hump, it's amazing. So joyful to drive, it handles pretty well on top of that. Why do I talk about this? Because my problem in Forza is getting sideways or sliding or losing grip or not catching the moment when it happens, when I go from full grip to no grip at all. It's worth mentioning that I drive without any assist, and with sim steering this has big part in how I feel the car. Usually when I drive on steering wheel and I lose grip, I have to brake force feedback. But in this Caparo T1 it holds pretty strong. In most cars it happens out of nowhere. I turn, I want to make minor adjustment and it just snaps and I lose grip. It feels really weird compared to Dirt Rally, for example. What's also weird is when I brake force feedback, there's some little force balancing from side to side and then I feel one more lock. It's extremely unusual. That's one thing I would change about force feedback. I don't know, turn 10, make its force feedback stronger, whatever, something is wrong. I said that I use sim steering and that is another weird thing in Forza. But as always there are two sides to look at the problem. So one really weird thing about this sim steering is that we are unable to drift here. Normal steering is for drifting because weight on sim steering is really strongly thrown from side to side. Drift is not a problem for me, at least. I can go with normal steering for drifting. Problem is when I race and I manage to throw car sideways a little bit and then car is gone. No way to recover from that. I don't want to race on normal steering. I haven't tried any other games like iRacing, Assetto Corsa or Project Cars, so I don't know if it's how it's supposed to be, but my friends tell me that it's way more enjoyable to drive on steering wheel in other games. Forza is made for controller and it handles like a dream on a controller, so turn 10, you have to make progress on steering wheel now. Sim steering should be as realistic as it could be, and maybe it is. You probably know Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10. I had a chance to drive this car in real life and it was totally beast. In Forza this car on stock is on C-Class, so not big of a deal, right? And on sim steering it's pretty easy to save it when it goes sideways. Not always, but most of the times, just like in real life, right? So maybe it's not as inaccurate as it would seem. Maybe Forza is pretty good in recreating steering, because I can't save cars that are on like R or P class. I haven't tested those cars in real life, but maybe that's how it goes in real life with those super powerful cars. It is still a thing to go through once again. Then there is more competition growing, and steering wheel users are, I think, big part of the community. I would like to see also some sort of difficulty upgrade to driving in this game on a controller. It's just weird how big difficulty gap is between steering wheel and controller. I see people driving in online championships on a controller because they can win that way, not on a steering wheel. Overall, I think minor changes can fix entire problem in Forza 7. Right now I'm having fun in Forza. Sometimes it gets weird and I get frustrated, but overall it feels pretty nice in game. I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this content. And also feel free to go into my channel and check out my playlists. I have a lot of English videos already. Just don't get discouraged by Polish videos. I will be making more English videos, so no worries about that. I hope I will see you next time. Bye!